Hey guys, I am back with 4 more really easy kid-friendly recipes for y'all. And if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button if you are into just random easy dinners because that is what I like in my home. So anyways, let's get to it. First, I'm making these lazy enchiladas. Kroger had these on sale last week, so I always try to stock up when they do. And first, I am fitting as many in a 9x13-inch dish as I can, and I'm cooking them at 375 for about 15 minutes just before I do all this. And we really like the Trader Joe's enchilada sauce, but we don't like them just like completely saturated in it, as you can see here. So I'm using about half the bottle, and I'm going to then top that with cheese and bake it uncovered at 375, of course, for about 20 more minutes or so, 15, 20 more minutes. And then I'm going to serve this with some refried beans on the side. And that was it. We use the beef ones, and usually we use the chicken. And honestly, I think the beef ones are our new favorite. And it kind of looks like I broiled them, but I actually didn't. Just baking it uncovered, it came out looking like this. But if for some reason yours don't, just broil them for a couple minutes just to get the cheese browned on top, and it is so good. So this night I was keeping it extra simple, and I'm just making barbecue meatballs in my slow cooker. I had about half a bottle of the sweet and spicy Kraft left in my fridge, and as you can see, I'm trying to get as much out as I can. I end up putting a little bit of water in there too and shaking it up, and I cooked these on high for 2 hours, and then I just served it with some rice that I made in my Instant Pot and microwaved a bag of broccoli, and that was it. And this is the meatballs when they're done. A couple people had already gotten theirs, but that was so incredibly easy. It's one of my favorite things to do. And this night I'm making another family favorite. I have browned a pound of ground beef. I am putting in a can of cream of celery, a can of cream of mushroom, and I'm also sprinkling in a little bit of the mushroom umami seasoning from Trader Joe's. I actually forgot to show y'all what seasonings I was using. Oh, also, this is Tater Tot Casserole. But anyway, I'm also putting in a package of the Lipton onion soup mix, a can of green beans, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, and I forgot to put in salt and pepper. Like the Lipton has some salt, so it wasn't like too bad, but I did have to add a little bit at the end. So don't be like me, put a little bit of salt and pepper in there as well. And then I poured it into a 9x13-inch baking dish and kind of just smeared it around. I had like half a bag of tater tots open in my freezer, and then I also had a half a pound of like the bag of like the crown ones, as you'll see. So I am using up both of those. I'm going to pour them in there, top it with some cheese, and I bake it. I usually do about 350, and I'll bake this for like 30 minutes and then broil it for up to 5 just to get everything really nice and crispy, because that's how we like it. And of course, I'll have everything typed out below and try to give exact measurements too, because a lot of times I don't use them, but I'm going to try to give you an idea. And this is another one that everybody in my house really, really likes. Of course, the little 4-year-old in the house is always the one that gets his plate made first so it can cool off. So you'll see me here, I'm serving this up for my little one. And as you can see, it is so nice and browned. The cheese, it is so good. And this is something else Kroger had last week on their digital deals. So I got a bag of the frozen, just as you can see, the chicken patties, and I cooked them in my air fryer. Just the package instructions, I think it was like 400 degrees for 10 minutes. And then I have my oven preheating to 350. And I decided to kind of make them like the sliders, and I'm brushing butter with a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, onion powder, and garlic powder. And I'm just going to brush that on there and bake it uncovered for, it was like 15 minutes or so. And it really like just bumped them up a notch. I just put cheese, except for one, I have one that does not like cheese, and kept that incredibly simple. Deep fried some tater tots, and that was it. I hope y'all got some quick and easy ideas for dinner, and don't forget to hit that like button.